It's time to shut up and drink, the internet's premier trivia drinking game show. We have 3 contestants ready to engage in trivia combat with each other and the rest of the internet. If you can survive 3 rounds of questions, you get to face the equalizer. And it can all come down to one question. Will you secure glory, or will you just have to shut up and drink?
Welcome to Shut Up and Drink Trivia, the live stream. I'm your host, Slamuel, and it's time to work that part of the brain once again that operates a little better after a few drinks. We're going to have 3 new sacks of meat and brains in the hot seats, ready to be broken down into a pulpy rubble. So let's get right into it and meet some of our contestants. Currently, we are welcoming a trio of degenerates from Tucson, Arizona. We have Adam, we have the classy alcoholic, and we have Derek. We're going to have plenty of time to get to know these fine fellows in the intermissions. So let's move on to gameplay. Tonight, I already said that. Each round is 6 questions long. The first 5 questions of each round are multiple choice worth 100 points, and the 6th is a fill-in-the-blank question worth 200 points. We do have a theme for our fill-in-the-blank questions each show, and tonight's theme is compound words, so it's going to feature a picture or 2 that represent a different compound word. It'll be a lot more obvious once we start doing that, so we'll talk more when we get there. But as always, we do have our catch, and that catch is each question is on a timer with the point value decreasing every second. You'll have 30 seconds with multiple choice questions and 45 seconds for fill in the blanks. Classy, I just saw your look of absolute horror. And on the very last question of the game, you're going to have a chance to wager between 0 and all of your points. We call it the equalizer, and it is out to hurt people, usually. And finally, the show's name is Shut Up and Drink, and it's basically a silent agreement amongst these adults here on this call. So you're in charge of administering your drinks yourself. And as always, if you are at home and want to play along, you can scan the QR code to join us or use the link that we've dropped in the chat. It's easy to play, and it's fun. And we can't see you or hear you, but if you get in the chat and start talking some trash, I will do my best to relay it wherever it needs to go. So with that, let's get going on some gameplay. Oh, and as always, I forgot my trusty host, question mark. You don't have a name today, do you? Because you changed your mask up. Old trusty co-host of mine. Well played.
I got a name.
Okay. Do you want to
I'm the
reveal
sloppy
it?
alcoholic. I'm the sloppy alcoholic.
Okay.
We have the classy alcoholic.
You're just going to appropriate. You're going to appropriate
Yeah.
Classy's whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let you two.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, I'll let you two sort that out if you have to. But so sloppy alcoholic, are you ready, my friend?
We are ready.
All right, we're going to kick this off with question number 1. What TV character must have sex every 7 years or death could result? What TV character must have sex every 7 years or death could result? Is that Spock, Pikachu, Homer Simpson, or Mork?
Wouldn't know anything about that, y'all. Sorry.
That's definitely not in your wheelhouse there.
The
My
daily
thing did
occurrence
not
for
join,
our
so
house.
I would have been dead long ago if that was the case.
I didn't get to join the trivia. It didn't start the stream for me, so I don't know. Oh, here it goes. I got it now.
Okay,
It took
it
a
just
while,
was
but it's fine.
taking its sweet time. All right, so we'll know Derek is at least one question down behind everybody. So,
right.
so question number 1. What TV character must have sex every 7 years or death could result? One person went Spock, one person said Pikachu, one person said Mork, and one person did get this right. It was Spock. Letter number A. Apparently the Vulcans go into a rage. We're starting with some. No, I don't want to say what we're starting with. I don't know what we're starting with. So let's move on to question number 2, which is not pop culture or Vulcan related. Question number 2 is: you see some giraffes looking sketchy in the Serengeti. Which of these names would you not call this group of giraffes? So basically, what of these is not a name for a group of giraffes? That is my fancy TV version of asking a very simple question.
So basically, you're saying which of these is giraffe race?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, basically. Basically.
Now I know why you say it. We're gonna get literally canceled.
You know, I'm pretty sure we've walked the line closer than fucking Johnny Cash on that a few times. So, you know. All right. So, question number 2 is Dunzo. You see some giraffes looking sketchy in the Serengeti. Which of these names would you not call this group of giraffes? We had one person go a kindergarten, 2 people said a tower, and 1 person said a gang. Nobody went with a core. And the correct answer is, in fact, D, a gang. That is the one
On
that...
the board, baby.
There it is, see? That's all you need. Draw that first blood. Oh, and now we're...
Call them a kindergarten.
Oh god, the Schwarzeneggers have begun. All right, so we're gonna move on.
What I have is just making faces.
We can't tell if you're making faces anymore. It's just unless you really got some dexterous teeth. So we're gonna
Gary
move on.
Busey teeth.
All right, this is going downhill quick. We're gonna go to question number 3. Some of my personal favorites involve Urban Dictionary, and Urban Dictionary defines this term as, quote, the act of a man standing outside a shop while his wife, girlfriend / partner shops inside. What is that name? Is that observation station? Is that a stakeout? Is that prying eyes? Or is that man stand? Urban Dictionary defines this term.
Completed, am I right, guys?
I mean, yeah. Again, this is more so for me, but you have to have a significant other of some sort to go shopping to really probably know this one. So I'm hoping that you all just ace it. Whew, these 30 seconds go by quick. So, what's the act of a man standing outside a shop while his wife, girlfriend, partner shops inside? We had a 25-75 split. 1 person went observation station. 3 teams said man stand. And the majority of you who went man stand were correct. Man standing involves looking into space at other women, or in the case of multi-story shopping centers, leaning on the railings of an upper floor watching the people below. So, there it is, man standing. And
from insplain to man spread, it's just a short hop to man stand. Let's be honest.
it is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is. And you know, I like to throw that in there as a, you know, maybe you think it's too obvious, you know, getting that psychological battle that we're all inevitably getting into with trivia. So, question numero 4. What does Urban Dictionary define as, quote, 2 guys peeing together and dueling with the streams as if liquid lightsabers? This is another one I thought a lot of people would know. Is that crossing streams, tip, dip, trip, spray and pray, or river wild?
Sounds like
Cross them like lightsabers. You're like, I have the high ground.
My finger was like ready to click the button. I could not hit this one fast enough.
Like, yeah, just waiting for it to come up. Yes, yes, yes.
What's the
just
name
say-
of the other one?
What's the name of the what one?
Let's just say every time I do it, I RIP for Harold Ramis. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I was gonna say
right.
all of the other ones, the non-correct ones are all just all great.
Yeah, they don't necessarily display liquid lightsabers, though. I was under pressure and didn't do as good of a job on this one as I would like. Every single one of you knew that 2 guys peeing together and dueling with streams as if liquid lightsabers is crossing streams. Well done.
Spray and pray is more when you've been drinking and you're trying to get there before it's too late.
Is that it? I thought that was just going in unprotected, blasting a load, and then being like, "Please don't be ovulating." That's
That
No, but
is
the River Wild is the morning after you have that act.
I like that.
I believe that it's called shooting up the club.
Oh boy! Oh boy! All right, question number 5. This is a sports question. So, what NBA draft dud is sometimes referred to as the human victory cigar? What NBA draft dud is sometimes referred to as the human victory cigar? Is that Darko Milicic, Derek Williams, Kwame Brown, or Christian Littner?
I know absolutely nothing about sports.
Yeah, I call him a I'm not a fucking nerd, but
If you pick Darko or Brown, you're somehow racist. I'm just gonna say that now.
It's just somehow. It'll reveal
I'm gonna
itself
pick-
how.
Latent. It's latent.
I'm gonna pick Derek Williams because of my good friend Derek. Sitting there with us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I did.
I swear that was unrelated, completely. All right, so the draft dud, sometimes referred to as the human victory cigar. It was a 2-2 split between Derek and Kwame. The correct answer was, in fact, A. Darko Milicic. He was so bad that whenever he used to play for the Pistons, and whenever the Pistons would put him in, that meant that there was no way they could lose because that's the only time they would actually give him minutes. So that's why they call him the human victory cigar.
I could be that guy.
You could.
Be that guy tomorrow.
Yeah, probably for even half the pay that guy got.
Oh, for sure.
I'll take the league minimum.
Yeah. I'll take half the league minimum. I don't give a shit.
I'll do it for a WNBA salary. Who are we?
Yeah, there you go. It's a living wage, barely.
Don't pay the bill.
All right, guys, we are going on to question number 6. This will, as a reminder, is our first fill-in-the-blank question of the night. So you are going to have to spell something. Don't worry, I don't make you spell it exactly. Get it out phonetically, and we should be good. I am not a good speller. I don't expect you to be as well. And again, these are all going to be compound words. So there's going to be 1 or 2 pictures, and you tell me what other word that they are supposed to represent. So, with that, question number 6, traditionally known as a liquid left behind after the manufacturing process for a popular dairy product. Sloppy alcoholic, slap them with that question and picture. Traditionally known as a liquid left behind after the manufacturing process for a popular dairy product.
Make a joke, but I don't want to make fun of anybody's mom.
I don't think that's anyone's mom. That's a Google picture for sure. This is the part where I wish we could hear the music that's playing on the live stream. It's so quiet for us. There we go. Ben, where's that flute thing or whatever you were playing?
Oh.
Play us some legally safe knockoff of Jeopardy or something. No, don't do that. We're done with this question, so save it for next round. Next time. We'll give you your big debut when the time is right.
I mean, I thought I was getting the solo in the 3rd act, so
Oh, okay. Is that what we wrote in your contract? Okay. My B.
yeah.
All right, done and done. In the meantime, question number 6 has left the building, traditionally known as the liquid left behind after the manufacturing process for a popular dairy product. 3 of you did get this right. 1 went titty milk, and I don't know what
like
manufacturing
I know who that
process titty milk leaves titty milk behind, I guess, but the correct answer, and one person spelled it buttermilk, but it is buttermilk. Just one T does not quite make it, but I knew what you were going for, and like I said, I don't expect you to be awesome at spelling, so.
The whiskey is already kicking in. I don't know what to tell you.
That's good. You told me what I needed to know. That is good news. So, let's go to some scores here. Mr. Sloppy, the alcoholic, would you bring that up? There we go, my man. All right, currently in the 4th place, we have the classy alcoholic with 106 points. The sloppy alcoholic is... How did you do this? You were exactly double his score with 212. I don't even know how that works. That's kind of amazing. And then
It's the math about being sloppy and classy.
Apparently.
On the math.
Son of a bee. You're very precise. You're not very sloppy. You're the precise alcoholic, not the sloppy alcoholic. And then Derek. Actually, we have a tie. Derek and Adam both have 326 points. This is the weirdest score to start out a game I think I've seen yet. That's good. That's good.
I think this is our first tie. Is this our first tie?
Yeah, that's a tie. Yeah, so far. Technically, they're giving Adam the nod because he has answered 4 questions right to Derek's 3. So that is kind of the tiebreaker. Are you booing yourself for doing one wrong, or?
No, I'm booing him for answering all the questions.
I am more consistently average than Derek's peaks of brilliance, is what we're learning today.
Yeah, there it is. That sounds like a math, whatever, a plot graph joke or something there. All right, fellas.
No, I think this is how I find out I'm really, really dumb.
We finally found the test.
You can't answer titty milk and expect to get points. Come on.
You never know.
I don't know. Knowing Sam, that could be an answer at some point.
There's always a chance. Yeah.
Come on, guys. We know that titty milk never gets left behind. You just got to read the question better.
Yeah. No titty milk left behind. One of my buddies got blasted with some on a canoe trip. Some woman that was not with our group was talking to us and saying how she's been nursing, and my friend George is like, "Does it still work?" And she just blasted him in the face with it. It was something to behold. That's all I can say.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
That's a good time for sure.
It was a hell of a canoeing trip and camping trip. So all right, we're in the intermission here. Let's start with the bottom and work our way up. Mr. the Classy Alcoholic, other than the fact that you think we might have found the test to determine your intelligence level, are you feeling maybe there's a come from behind situation going on here, or how you feeling?
Baby, you know the classy alcoholic always comes from behind. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I knew I could tee you up for that one.
I feel bad hitting that one right on the bullseye because you put it right there.
You know, I figured I'd tempt you with that one and just see if you take the bait, and you did not disappoint, so I appreciate it. And you know, you're getting ready to survive the impending Arizona spring heat with your suit jacket and all the fancy clothes. You got some like shorts on, like when you're rolling out there, all classed out.
Looking this good takes sacrifice. Okay, it takes work. Beauty is discomfort, and it's worth it at the end. Is all I'll say.
You got it, like you said. You got to put the work in. If it was easy, everyone would do it, right?
Exactly.
Excellent.
Look, I want to see you in the suit jacket and some Daisy Dukes. That's all I'm saying.
That's my fetish.
You can absolutely make that work. Look, hey, red has gone up, so we can talk.
Red has gone up. Yeah. Then we got the sloppy alcoholic. That's my co-host. Sorry. Actually, Mr. the Sloppy Alcoholic, is there anything to that mask, or did you just look up luchador mask and that's what came up? I don't know if that's like a specific thing.
Shockingly, this was one of the preset ones. I didn't have to find a photo and hope that it worked.
There we go.
So
that extremely expensive mask is paying for itself now then, yeah?
Ooh, fun trivia question. Is that A, appropriation, B, gentrification, C, stratification?
All of the above.
Yeah, D. D, yes.
Give him 5 points.
All right, then in second place we have Derek. Derek, welcome. How are you feeling at this point after one round?
Good. I caught up after missing that first question, so
That's true. You could be sitting in first for real right now if the app hadn't fucked you over there.
Yeah,
That's all
we'll
right.
see how it goes.
That's right. So
I was nervous coming in. So.
oh well. Hopefully, not nervous coming out, or however that might work on the other end of the tunnel, and all that shit. I've been told that you are a podcasting fiend with a little show of your own here.
Yeah, I do a podcast with my wife and my friend Jack called Bad Movies, Worst People, where we watch shitty movies, get drunk, and then talk crap about them. So.
That sounds
Classy
okay.
has actually been on the show.
Oh, I mean, if there's anyone's movies reviews who I have read eagerly, it was Classy's for certain. What was the last movie you guys did for your show?
The episode came out today was Transformers: The Last Night.
Was it that bad? I didn't watch any of those.
It was, oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad.
It's just an hour podcast. You'd be like, it's so bad.
That's the whole podcast. No,
Yeah.
you can hear us. You can find us anywhere you get podcasts. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. Bad Movies, Worst People, or go to badmoviesworstpeople.com.
There it is. I will be checking that out.
URL.
Yeah, I got a buddy that will probably be super into this podcast too. My friend Matt, he loves all that kind of shit. So I'll definitely point him in your direction too. And
sometimes we try to watch bad ones to make us happy. Usually it's Transformers stuff.
oh, that at least like the nostalgia makes up for all the other bullshit or something.
Yeah.
That works. Have you done The Room already?
No, we probably won't do The Room. That's too everybody's
obvious?
done The Room.
Yeah. That's fair. I respect that. I would probably do the same thing. It's like, all right, nobody needs to jump on that train. It's already been done.
I'm not going to say you won't hear a Tommy Wiseau voice from like time to time, but
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, my brother-in-law's named Mark, so I have to say, oh, hi, Mark, at least once a month.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, exactly.
Do
All
the
right.
movie. Don't be chicken cheap.
I wish they would have I don't know if they overlapped enough, but they could have somehow pulled that into the whole Arrested Development, like how no one can fucking cluck like a chicken in that family. But
cheap.
yeah, just caw, and all the
That's
other.
my favorite one.
Yeah. Job's is.
Yeah.
He gets shot in Mexico over it. I mean, why is that not hilarious? All right, Adam, you are currently sitting on top of the dog pile here. Congratulations and welcome formally. How are you? Are you feeling confident after one round down, or what's your mentality at this point?
Shock and awe. There is no chance that I beat Derek on a level playing field of trivia, and a sober, classy sobriety. There's a reason why that phrase doesn't work, because there's never been a classy, sober version of this gentleman here in the Luchador mask. No, I fully expect to have rights wrongs in this next round, and I will be at the bottom.
All right. Strong words coming out for the real intimidation factor. Macho Man Randy Savage right here, ready for the smack talk. See, now that face is good. Like, yeah. There it is. See, there it is. You don't even have to say
I'm
anything.
going down.
Come on, brother.
Now, I know you said it's defunct. What was your live stream that you did during the pandemic?
Oh, we had a ton of fun. We did a show called the Social Distance Drinking Club, and it was kind of based in Southern Arizona. So we highlighted all the Phoenix and Tucson breweries, restaurants, and bars that were finding themselves at a loss of revenue. And so we would bring them on. We did cooking shows. We would talk about booze news and drinking, and I mean, even have folks from Minnesota and New York just kind of guest chat, talk about distribution, and it got a little industry nerdy at times.
Sure, that's cool.
Hazard, but we had a lot of fun. We drank a lot of beer.
That's what it's about, right? Having some fun, drinking some beer. If you get a little nerdy in the process, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. sell a little merch from time to time. It was okay.
Right on, man. Well, hey, that's cool, and I'm really glad to hear you're doing that. During the pandemic, I worked for a small brewery, and I know plenty of businesses had tough times then. So I was always appreciative anytime anyone would be like, "Hey, we just bought some beer." Like even someone sharing a picture of our shit on social media, I'm like, "Thank you." Literally, no press was bad press at that point, unless you're COVID-19, then all the press was bad press. So.
Except for the alcohol industry somehow as a whole.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. Somehow that really boomed, and out here in Colorado, our marijuana industry thrived real hard too. It thrived so hard they're trying to figure out where it all went wrong now. So, all right, gentlemen, I think now is as good a time of any to go back into some gameplay. Get back into some multiple choice questions for you here and all that good stuff. I got a few windows I'm closing down right now because I got too many open. All right. So like I said, we got 5 more questions of multiple choice, and then our fill in the blank for round 2. Sloppy alcoholic, are you ready, my friend?
We are ready.
We are ready. Okay, he's in multiple mode here. All right, question number 7 to kick off round 2. What ailment was the original What ailment was the original medicinal use for ketchup meant to treat? Apparently that whiskey in my cup is doing it too. What ailment was the original medicinal use for ketchup meant to treat? Was that arthritis, diabetes, dehydration, or diarrhea? All D's except one. Interesting. Also unintended. Wow, you guys answered fast. Holy shit. Is this the...
I figured I don't know, so...
Yeah, just go for the most that you can get, right? That is a strategy, man. This is exactly the thing we use when I do this in bars around Denver, and if anyone's like, what's your strategy? I'm like, answer as fast as you can if you know it, and if you don't, answer as fast as you can and pray.
I love that this list is just a list of things that I have.
We're gonna see Classy just like draining some ketchup off camera, like off to the side, and I'll be like, all right, it's gonna fix one of these. It's gonna fix one of these, right?
Commercial.
All right, so what ailment of Classy's was the original medicinal use for ketchup meant to treat? We had arthritis, diabetes, dehydration, and diarrhea. 3 of you went arthritis, and 1 of you went dehydration. I know we had one of these earlier, but I didn't feel like disparaging one. But I call this a good news, bad news question because the good news is no one's ranking changed, and the bad news is everyone got this wrong. And the correct answer is, in fact, D for diarrhea. Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha. And that's why I don't give you a second guess and shut up and drink. It's one and done, baby.
So wait, it doesn't work if there's ketchup on like 4 hot dogs then, which I have done. So
well, I don't think...
Don't do it that way.
I'm not sure that it actually worked ever, which is why they went from medicine to a condiment in the first place. It's more of probably a diarrhea aid at this point. It encourages your butthole just to release, just sweet release.
It's just a softener now.
Oh boy!
It was a sad day on X Hamster when the video of Classy Alcoholic taking 4 hot dogs with ketchup at the same time got banned.
Went right down the old tube.
Right where we belong.
Right down there in the gutter with the rest of the shit we flush. It's good.
You're saying it could also be a lubricant.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, ladies.
I haven't made it to that corner of Pornhub yet, and I think I'm going to stay away from it. I'm not a big ketchup fan, so I don't need that in my mind at any time.
Just search
There's a tab. You just go on the tab that has a question mark.
Is that like the roulette tab for Pornhub? It's like you get what you get. The grab bag.
Random video.
Yeah.
Or you could search lycopenis.
Or I can't, you know. Actually, I'm going to immediately, but
At that point, just call the FBI yourself and be like, "Hi, I'm right here."
yeah. There's got to be a Rule 34. Like a penis has to be a thing already. That's great. All right, let's move on to question number 8. Which of these terms does Urban Dictionary claim to be, quote, the popular Australian meaning? Oh, all right. This question's just written stupidly. Which of these Urban Dictionary terms is the popular Australian meaning is to be broken or unusable? I know that's a broken-ass sentence, but that's what we got. Is that zooted, munt, slagged, or borked? And I guess, just to make them all at least equal, we can put them in a proper past tense verb or whatever that conjugation is. Zooted, munted, slagged, or borked?
So whatever term they use for the Aboriginal people, because it's a garbage island full of racists.
All right, there he is. He's getting his jabs in now. Take that, Whitey.
I think every former British colony is a little racist.
Probably. Even the one that started as an
DNA.
island of criminals.
Yeah, criminals are rarely racist, I found.
Yeah, in my experience, same, Adam. Yes, same.
Yeah.
They take people's feelings very close to heart when they're doing their criminal shit.
Extremely honorable people.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what? The criminals keep the rent down. So you know what? You know what? I'd rather live next door to a criminal than to a Starbucks, baby.
Motherfucker's an economist all of a sudden, keeping my rent down. Criminals are okay with me.
I got layers. Layers. Support crime.
You do. All right, so which of these Urban Dictionary terms is, quote, the popular Australian meaning? The popular Australian meaning is to be broken or unusable. I gotta fix that. That is killing me. But we had zooted, munted, slagged, and borked. Every single one of you went slagged, and it is not that. It is actually munted. B.
Oh.
The quote I even pulled from Urban Dictionary was like, I can't do an Australian accent for some reason. Hey, dude, nope, not even gonna try. Hey, dude, I drove over a squirrel the other day. I've got it here. Look, it's completely munted. So,
I
there
can
it
do
is.
an Australian voice. Wait, I can do it. Hi, I'm Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine.
I was wondering where that was gonna go.
You got.
All right,
I'm
question.
still questioning why you kept a squirrel for a few days.
It's Urban Dictionary.
Right
That's
over
the
the-
least weird thing that I found on that fucking site, man. That's the most normal thing I think I've seen on that site.
Are we sure it wasn't just supposed to be mounted? Like,
No,
I
it's
ran over a
munted.
squirrel and now it's mounted.
I mean, I would like to think they mounted their munted squirrel, and but I don't know how they do things down Australia. I'm not hip with the down under. So let's move on to question number 9. This is a much different question. Silly String started out as a product meant to do what before people discovered how fun it was to shoot across a room? Silly String started out as a product meant to do what before people discovered how fun it was to shoot across a room, and according to my childhood, pretending it was your penis. We had a solution for wasp nests, window cleaner, instant cast for broken bones, or tire sealant are our options.
I think in my current day, I answered too quickly.
That's all right. That happens.
Damn it.
Ooh, we had someone join in. It looks like
Called a pre-answer.
a pre-answer.
Pre-answer.
Prancer. One of Santa's little reindeer buddies. I think my friend Brandon is playing right now. We have a new challenger in the mix named Brando, and there's only one person I know named Brando right now.
Let's go, Brando.
Marlin?
Brando, it's what plants crave.
Yes.
I just watched that movie the other day, otherwise I probably would not have pieced that together. All right, question number 9. Silly String started out as a product meant to do what before people discovered how fun it was to shoot across a room? 4 of you, 80% responding, went solution for wasp nests, and one lonely individual went tire sealant. And this round is kind of wrecking y'all. It was actually C. It was supposed to be an instant cast for broken bones.
I
Originally.
clicked too fast. I remembered in the cobwebs of my brain that there was something Damn it!
A brain spider rustled loose, and you're like, oh, shit. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all
Another
right.
mid-1900s invention that doesn't make sense.
You know, you gotta lose a few before you get to the winner, you know? It's all right. I mean, Viagra wasn't meant to do anything for your penis, but hey, side effects. All right, here's a beer-centric question. I feel like at least a couple of you guys drink beer over there. Kriek is a Belgian beer made by fermenting lambic with the sour variety of what fruit? Kriek is a Belgian beer made by fermenting lambic with the sour variety of what fruit? Is that cranberries, guava, cherries, or grapes?
I feel like for the three of us, this was just who's got a faster thumb or faster finger.
Congo P.
Is the
Don't
fastest
underestimate-
thumb? Is that a common game you guys play when y'all get together, or?
After a few drinks, sometimes.
Yeah, it's fair. You know, it can be an interesting game. You know, it's always revealing new layers.
The dad in me has to say something like that.
No, I like that. The dad in you or the Mike Tyson in you, one of the two. All right, Kriek is a Belgian beer made by fermenting lambic with the sour variety of what fruit? 80% of you went cherries, which is 4 people, and 1 person said grapes. And in this instance, the majority of you knew what the fuck you were talking about. It is cherries.
I'm
Which
not
is-
gonna lie, I didn't know that. I didn't fucking know that. That was me. I'm the one who got it.
I was going to ask if you guessed or you're the one that got it wrong.
Hold on, no, you know, because they always tell me about it at the gathering. Look, the creek above, and I don't fucking listen. I'm like, pour.
Pour more beer.
Yeah. He's like, damn, that's delicious. Why don't you just pour some more? Yeah.
And I don't listen to what you say, Adam, when you pour creek at your house.
God damn it, classic.
Maybe you should start writing it down on like some paper or I don't know what would hold his attention. I don't know, but if you find that out, just start writing it on that, and they'll be like, here, like put on a vintage Playboy or something. Be like, here, we're drinking a Kriek, and this woman's holding cherries.
I'll tell him it's titty milk.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. If I wanted a good callback, I could have just tried to put titty milk in there. Next time.
You know how much creek I've literally drank? A lot.
Literally a lot. All right, fellas, question number 11 coming your way. It's another Urban Dictionary one here, and it is. Urban Dictionary classifies this word as, quote, the act of spooning with the addition of an erection. Urban Dictionary classifies this word as the act of spooning with the addition of an erection, backslider, needle nosing, sporking, or planking.
All of these are great choices, by the way.
All right, good. This is more how I feel good about my questions on Urban Dictionary. That last, or not the last one, a couple of these have been weak tonight. This is much more representative of my Urban Dictionary questions here.
Like I don't think it's needle nosing, but goddamn it, I want it to be needle nosing.
Right? It's like
I
it
think-
should be in a perfect
I
world.
think it's sporking if your dick is weird.
Okay. We'll get into that in a minute. In the meantime, the act of spooning with the addition of an erection. One team said backslider, one team said needle nosing, and the remaining 3 teams said sporking. And those 3 teams would be correct. So there it is. Well, let's talk about this weird dick thing in the intermission because I don't want to lose that, but we do need to get into our 12th question of the evening, which is our next fill in the blank, our next compound word. And the question is, this portion of a sailing ship originates from the French word for stern? This portion of a sailing ship originates from the French word for stern. All right, answers are coming in, and it's already looking like people are figuring this whole situation out. That's good.
I think I actually just learned something today.
Careful now. Careful now. I don't know if that's what this is about. If we had an ejector seat, that'd be the secret word.
You're not supposed to do that here.
What?
I guess I learned the creek is made with cherries. So.
There you go, yeah.
That makes me so angry, Classy.
But Adam, the
worst
question
part-
is...
The worst part is it's not a bit. I actually really didn't fucking know.
I think the real question here, Adam, is if he retains it. So next time he comes over and you're pouring a creek, quiz him again. See if he's been embarrassed enough to actually retain this shit.
Or you think I'm ever pouring him a nice beer again when he comes over?
He talked himself right out of that. All right. Question number 12 has put on its tiny little hat, picked up his tiny little suitcase, and has left the house. The portion of a sailing ship originates from the French word for stern. 2 of you got this right. The 3 playing, you all answered some funny shit, thankfully. John Deck is not correct. Fat Hogue, it's hog with like an accent, an accento. So I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but it's fat with a PH too. And then we have Blumkinwood, which, man, what fucking ships are you riding on? I don't know if I want to take a ride or not, but to those of you, the 2 of you who went poop deck, there you go. Well done. And that is what we were going for here. And that is apparently the French word for stern was the poop deck, which made me laugh because I haven't had a stern poop in a really long time.
Nice.
Since since I turned 30. Just, it went out the window. Okay. Oop, nope, I don't want to change that screen yet. Let's take a look at the scores there, Mr. the Sloppy Alcoholic. Is this correct? Classy, did you not get any right that round? Did you?
No, I did. I was like, I got 1, but no, I didn't.
It went 0 for 6 on that one, huh? I thought you were...
Wow.
It's all right. Well, you're not in last place. Brando, who showed up and has answered only 1 question correctly, he has 81 points. You still have 106 in 4th. The Sloppy Alcoholic has upped the score for himself to 358. Damn, Derek and Adam, you guys are still close. Currently, Adam is in 2nd, though, with 671. Derek has 677. So that is neck and neck. And as I mentioned in the intro, the last question of the game involves a little bit of gambling. So some stuff could still be happening in round 3 here.
If gambling is involved, I'll probably end up losing because I'm going to be like, all of it.
That's fair.
My leg.
It's kind of the only way to go, in my opinion, but don't listen to me. I don't play, I just host. All right, fellas. So we're 2 rounds down, Classy. Let's revisit this spork dick you had envisioned now. What is it? Obviously, what I'm thinking you're thinking.
Well, I God, I hope so. Well, it's not one or the other. It's like maybe if you were like, it's like the moil fucked up.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
halfway through.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, maybe something.
This way instead of this way.
The scissors
Yeah,
were a little
something went
dull.
wrong. Yeah, it's
Okay, that's a lot less weird than I was thinking. I was thinking like a dick with 3 little dicks at the end. So
Like a crown of dicks on a crown. Like the head is the crown.
We're all going on Pornhub Googling crown of dicks right now.
You know, I wonder.
Or like,
oh,
did
we
aliens-
just We just lost his stream, guys.
I haven't been monetized yet, so that's not as big of a loss as it could be. Now, the real question is Classy's Google search history more fucked up than mine? And I'm not sure at this point. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I would almost guarantee it. There's just no way. I don't know you as well, but there's no chance. There's no chance.
Classy, if we ever teamed up on some content again, we should do that. Just start browsing through each other's browser histories and be like, oh man, why? What? We'll get to know each other better, and it could be fun.
Here's why I would probably beat you, is because I think of a dumb joke to write on like a blog post, and then I'm like, I wonder what that would look like, and then I Google porn videos of it that I'm not interested at all, but just out of curiosity. Like I literally made like a sex doll joke, and then I'm on Pornhub. This is true story. Like look outside, and I'm just watching dudes like going to town on sex dolls, and I'm like, now that's gonna recommend that to me. What am I doing? You know, like 20 minutes later, I'm like, I probably shouldn't be still watching this. So that's why I would probably.
You get sucked down that rabbit hole, and you don't want to get out anytime soon. You're just like, well, I'm here. Let's make it real.
It's something else for you to search now. Suck down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I think we should do like wasn't it like Have I Never, where like you like drink or raise your hand if you haven't been to a site. So we just like pull up a website, and if they've been there, they got a drink, you know, and see who's been there and who hasn't.
Never have I ever for websites.
Yeah.
Terribly good idea.
Yeah, that is.
Thank God for incognito mode.
Yeah.
Just never type the letter P into my phone ever.
I don't know I'd have your phone, but if I do, I definitely will not do that.
Also, don't type in PEE on my phone for that matter.
Or any variations of those letters, just steer clear from those. Just steer clear from those letter buttons in general. I just now noticed that you're drinking out of a straw because of your mask. That's good shit there. It reminds me, I made a Halloween costume a long time ago. It was a box that fit on my head, and on each face there was a different, like a smiley face, a frowny face, and the one that had two X's and a squiggly mouth, that was my drinking mouth. It had a hole in it that I could stick either a long neck bottle or a straw of like a cocktail or something into it. You got to have the function along with the form there.
Definitely.
You know, I used to run a bar, and we did a promotion one night called Masks and Mason Jars, and we did not get the demographic that we anticipated.
Really? Who'd you get? And who are you anticipating?
We could have called it hoods and red solo cups, and it would have been the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Were they a little pointy?
Maybe. Let's say Halloween was not in season.
It wasn't the time to be wearing ghost costumes, huh? Okay. All right, fellas. Derek, Adam, who do you think's going to come out on top at this point? You guys have been neck and neck. There's been a little bit of change.
I want it now. Like I really want it now. Like I thought.
When he's in the lead, he's like, "No, I'm not," and then he starts falling behind. He's like, "No, it's mine."
So thrill the chase.
Now that I'm like, now that like I'm just like right behind you, I just don't want to stare at your butthole anymore, and I want to get back out in front. So
that's as honorable reason as any that I've ever heard. That's yeah. Could be best friends. You don't want to stare up their ass crack, right? Yeah.
That's what happens when we play Fastest Thumbs. Yeah.
Oh, bringing it back.
I think I have the chance.
I love a good callback. All right, fellas.
Yeah, I think Classy's gonna blow us all out of the water.
He's been just sharking everybody, just playing lame luchador, and now he's gonna be like dropping an elbow.
Yep.
All right, I look forward to this. This is what I live for. All right, gentlemen, let's get into round 3, our final round. 5 more multiple choice and 1 last fill in the blank. And we're starting out with lucky number 13, and that's another Urban Dictionary question, and that is, what is the term for when a person is carrying an alcoholic beverage in both hands at the same time? According to Urban Dictionary, what is the term for a person carrying an alcoholic beverage in both hands at the same time? Is that Irish handcuffs, hero material, problematic, or fistadrunks?
I don't see my name on here.
Yeah, it's... You better go update that listing on Urban Dictionary. What was that?
Have you gotten a notification from Urban Dictionary that you've hit every page yet?
Not yet. Not yet. In fact, some of these I didn't even put directly on the site.
Like you've hit every page. Go somewhere else.
Do I win Urban Dictionary at that point? Like, you won. You are the worst. Please leave. Alright, so the term we're looking for is when a person is carrying an alcoholic beverage in both hands at the same time. 4 of you said Irish handcuffs. 1 person went fistadrunks. And we're starting on strong. It was A, Irish handcuffs. Oops, not even in the right screen here for the audience. There we go. Good job, me. And good job, just you. Alright, Classy's putting up 1 finger, so... I'm gonna look real quick. Yep, you're scoring. You did it. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like golf class or ball slam. I can't tell much. Either way, it's a celebratory sound as far as I'm concerned. Alright, question number 14. You guys are gonna love this. It's another sports question. Which player pulled the Major League Baseball, the MLB, out of the so-called dead ball era? Which player pulled the MLB out of the so-called dead ball era? Is that Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron, Derek Jeter, or Babe Ruth?
The guys that punch each other in the faces is
And sometimes baseball players punch each other in the face, so therefore it's a sport. There we go. You should look up Logic Ventura.
In my life, there can't be 40 pounds of weight when you play
I'm like pretty good at disc golf, I'm just gonna say.
Professionally speaking.
Professionally.
You can't be 40 pounds overweight. Yeah. You can't be 40 pounds overweight playing a sport on ESPN.
Oh, they have
did that in the NBA for years.
They have cornhole tournaments. They have cornhole tournaments on ESPN.
I was gonna say
they have Marble Olympics.
Doesn't ESPNU have like Tech Deck, the finger skateboards? Like,
Then fine. Then they're also not sports. Okay, we need to have some sort of.
What about the greatest athlete we've ever seen in Bartolo Colon? Great pitcher, hits a home run, fat guy.
if I had a Crickets soundboard effect right now, Ben, I would just I would let it loose.
Hey,
It was a deep cut.
Everybody point to the person who they think probably definitely got this right. There's only one, and it's sloppy alcoholic.
Probably. Here, so I'll just point. Where is the other? Everything's mirrored. I can't do it. I don't have the faculties for that. All right. So the player that pulled the Major League Baseball out of the so-called dead ball era, we had to answer for every single one here. One person went Ty Cobb. One went Hank Aaron. 2 people said Jeter, and 1 person said Babe Ruth. And the dead ball era was a period from around 1900 to the emergence of Babe Ruth as a power hitter in 1919 when he hit a then Major League record of 29, and then people started taking notice of old baseball again. America's favorite pastime.
Greatest baseball player in the era when black people were not allowed to play. Sure, I'll give him that.
Talk about being 40 pounds overweight while playing a professional sport, too.
Thank God a fat white guy finally got his due in America.
Our fat white savior, Babe Ruth. And damn it, does that guy make a mean candy bar. All right, next question. We are on to 15 now. What ingredient was completely removed from Coca-Cola in 1929? We're in some Depression era shit right now. What ingredient was completely removed from Coca-Cola in 1929? Was that aspartame, sucralose, cocaine, or phosphoric acid?
I love how he tried to cover up that he pronounced aspartame wrong. Aspartame.
Shut up, Classy. Quit pointing out my flaws.
I didn't fuck up. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
It's Spanish for listen to me, but very intently.
I thought it was Spanish for we are Sparta. Ah, damn it.
Italian.
Yes. That's way better. All right. So the ingredient that was completely removed from Coca-Cola in 1929, everybody said cocaine, and everybody was right. Coca-Cola didn't become completely cocaine-free until, Jesus, ecgonine alkaloid extraction was perfected in 1929. So there was barely any left in the drink by then, but you know, they wanted out.
Kids, don't do drugs. But it is rude to turn down cocaine, I will say that. I gotta say it. It's rude. It's rude to turn it down.
Like that's the day America started going downhill. I'm just
Yeah.
Don't buy drugs, but if you're offered them, you take them.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. If you're,
drugs are
you're
bad, but the social norms. Yeah. No, it's the social norms are way more important than the evils of drugs. Children's. All right, moving on to another question, another multiple choice. This is going to be another Urban Dictionary. So thanks to the film Superbad, what does the term Steven Glansberg mean on Urban Dictionary? Look at that, we're switching up it a little bit. Oh, good. Well, I didn't make a different answer, so if you don't get this one right, fuck you.
I stopped waiting for the rest of the question to load.
I know.
I lost 10 points to A folder. God damn it.
Whoops.
No, I hesitated too.
Someone didn't do their job, and that's me.
What kind of...
At this point, if you got to the end of round 2, you were probably really concerned that Classy was not going to get another point the entire time. So he really appreciates this question.
I don't want to say I saw this coming and just deleted all the other answers, but that sounds better than I just forgot to add more answers. So thanks to the film Superbad, what does the term Steven Glansberg mean on Urban Dictionary? It means A, the kid sitting alone at lunch every day eating their dessert. So look at that. Strangely enough, all of you got that right. That's great. Good job, guys. You're so smart. So smart.
I like this kind of trivia.
Yeah, I bet you do. I do too. Like even hosting, I'm like, yeah, this is more fun. This is better.
You're telling me we could have gotten high for this?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was when I wrote the questions, apparently, at this point. Son of a bitch. That midday Monday bowl just isn't hitting right anymore. All right, question number 17. This is going to be our last question that is multiple choice. And I'm double checking to make sure all the answers are in it, and they are. So you're going to have to know or guess on this one. And that question is, Mark Sanchez of the New York Jets is probably most known for what infamous play in 2012? It's another sports question. Is that the immaculate reception, the tuck rule, the butt fumble, or the helmet catch? Mark Sanchez of the New York Jets is probably most known for what infamous play in 2012?
Derek, if I lose to you on a sports question, I can accept that. Like honestly, I'm good. I'm good, man.
I thought that was gonna be more hostile based on his tone when he started that out, but that's good.
As far as this one goes, I'm like, I know who the New York Jets are.
Hey, there you go. That's a step in the right direction. So you know what sport we're even talking about.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is that the immaculate reception happened way, way before 2012.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
literally the only thing I know.
There are some context clues in here, but that might be the only one. All right, so Mark Sanchez, probably best known for what play in 2012? We had one team go the Immaculate Reception. Nobody said the tuck rule. Nobody said the helmet catch. The remaining 4 of you said the butt fumble. And the butt fumble, it is. It is correct. He slid into one of the linemen's butts and fumbled when the lineman fell on him. Just, I imagine they had to be playing the Benny Hill theme song when that shit was going on. That's ridiculous.
Can we get that on Tin Whistles? Slammy Alcoholic.
Get it on what?
The Tin Whistle.
I don't know.
It's called yakety sax, by the way.
Oh, yakety sax. Okay. When I heard tin whistle, for some reason I thought it was like the I don't know what I thought. It went over my head, Adam. That was well played. All right, fellas, we're on to the last question. It's going to be a fill in the blank. It's going to be.
We do the ranking?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get there. I know I forgot last time, but I was doing a thing.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I don't have to do it anymore. Bring up the rankings. Since you're gonna have some time to wager your points, you kind of need to know how many points you have and how many points your opponents have. Brando is still in 5th. Classy, you kind of rocked that round. You got 440 points now. The Sloppy Alcoholics in 3rd with 710. Ooh, and Derek is back down in 2nd with 944 points, and Adam is up by almost 100. You have 1,036 points. So, excuse me. You're going to have...
sports question.
What's that?
Those damn sports questions.
Yeah, fucking sports. Goddamn sports balls. So here's how it works. You're going to have 15 seconds to make your wager. You're not going to know what the question is exactly. You've already gotten a gist for what the whole compound word thing is. And you can wager between 0 and all of your points. There are a couple of pre-selected buttons. You can do 0%, 50%, or 100%. And if you want to do something crazy so you end on exactly 69 points or you beat your opponents by exactly 1 point, you can tap on the number and enter exactly how many points you want to wager. So it is 100% up to you. And like I said, you'll have 15 seconds to wager, and then we'll read the question and it'll be live. It's going to go live when I read it simultaneously, so just FYI there.
Derek, I'm all in. How about you, baby? I'm all in.
Oh yeah, I'm not first. What's the point? We're all in.
Let's go.
Normally we don't encourage this, but I'm down with this. Classy, are you all in?
I'm all in. Nobody asked me, but I'm all in.
I asked you because I care. You're welcome. You're welcome.
The economist in me says if we're playing game theory, you should be all out. You should not.
Oh, that's great. All right, gentlemen, are we ready? Mr. Sloppy the Alcoholic, are you ready?
We are ready.
Let's switch it to wager mode in 3, 2, and 1. All right, wagering has begun. 10 seconds, 9. We're counting it down. This is where, Ben, you should be playing your flute. Oh, here comes the question. Here we go. Question 18. The predecessor of this very common tool was the chew stick. What am I looking for now? The predecessor of this very common tool was the chew stick. What compound word am I looking for right meow? 3 answers. Pretty quick. That's good.
Can we please get some tin whistle up in this place? I am dying here.
I really don't know how to play this, so I apologize.
We can't hear shit.
Can't
Does
hear
it work?
It's a dog
Just
whistle.
moving his fucking fingers.
Yeah,
Is there a high pass filter that's literally cutting out every note of your tin
we
whistle
can't
there?
see his dogs in the background. They're mosh pitting.
Oh, yeah. One of the dogs definitely just showed up right down here.
I'm playing guitar. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at
Yeah.
Wow, look at me playing my pen.
It's almost like you're a guitar hero.
And the guitar hero, virgin for life. All right, question number 18 has gone out for cigarettes and is probably not coming back. There's an answer that I kind of want to award yes to, but the other part of me is no. Three teams did do this right. 3 people, I should say. 2 did not. It is not Harry Chode, and I am not gonna go with teeth comb, because the correct answer I was looking for was toothbrush. Teeth comb. Smart ass motherfuckers up in here. Look at that. Well played. That did make me laugh. And making the AI image for this made me think I need to start doing more AI for these picture rounds, because it can get way, way worse than that. So, let's see how we finished out. Mr. the Sloppy Alcoholic, just hold off on showing while I do my pomp and circumstance. And speaking of you ended up in 5th with 69 points. Well played. I feel like that is your thing now, isn't it?
My streak continues.
Our man likes to end with 69. You know, who can blame him? It's refreshing. Brando, he wagered 69 points and did not get there. Ended in 4th with 282 points. The classy alcoholic, you ended in 3rd with 880 points. You doubled up your score. Well played there. And then we had Adam from the Block and Derek. And you both went all in as you advertised, and you both got it right. So that leaves us with boom, Adam from the Block making it into 1st with 2,072 points. 2072, that's going to be a good year. That'll be my fucking 90th birthday year. Let's do it.
I demand a recount. We're gonna have to hold this off for a couple of months.
Okay. We need to what's the word? Certify these results here.
Yeah, I'm not moving out of the White House.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the reins in my glorious reign as Shut Up and Drink Trivia champion for the next however long until the next episode. My only goal is to make Sam's AI search history identical to his porn search history.
Ooh, that'll be a fun one.
Creepy and kind of awesome. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's intriguing. Let's go with that. It'll be intriguing for sure. That's No, I don't even want to think about my own.
I don't think your mind was actually taking that seriously.
No, the hamster fell off the wheel in the middle of that thought process. That was just not happening.
I think a couple episodes ago we found out something about Sam liking Channing Tatum's butt or something, or was it someone else's butt? Something was awoken in you. You know, Channing Tatum's butt was involved. We'd have to go to the replay for that one. I don't have a specific memory of that. Was that one of the ones when I was shotgunning beers with Pete and Ian and Drew? It was with the ladies.
Probably with Alyssa, Chelsea, and Liz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to go back and revisit that one. I don't have a specific memory of this instance. So.
Memory, I like that.
Yes, exactly.
Something was awoken in you, so we need that added to the AI.
I can politic too there. Well, gentlemen, that was all right. Adam, as our winner here, what would you like to tell the audience and your competitors this evening as the 2-week champ of Shut Up and Drink Trivia?
I'm going to be a humble winner, and I'm going to tell you that you should definitely check out Bad Movies, Worst People podcast. It's badass. Really, really a fun listen. And my boy Derek delivers hard every week. So That's what you should do.
Like he's hard, or
I
mean, it depends on the movie.
Let's be honest.
some of those really horrible movies have a lot of nudity. So yeah, I guess I could go any which way.
Yeah.
And the addition is, if you ever come to Tucson, you know who to look up for a good time.
Oh yeah.
And there's 3 of us, but the one wearing the luchador mask will leave you with equal parts joy and regret.
Already happened, baby.
My number one connection to Tucson is the man in the luchador mask. So yeah, that's
You can't regret something you don't remember. So
also yes.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna say that was my ambition in my 20s of why it's so blurry. Just can't forget what you don't remember, or whatever you said. The thing you said was better. Derek, as second place, how you feel? You feel like a number 2 right now?
yeah, I feel like a big steaming number 2.
Feel like a great big Bono?
Yep, 500 Keurigs.
Yeah, well played. And Classy, the classy alcoholic, the man who helped pull this all together. Coming in third, you feeling pretty good. You got 2 thumbs for third place.
Don't worry about where the third one is right now.
Well, we're not playing fast thumbs, so we're good. Yeah, that's a future problem for someone else. Adam, what question were you like, what the fuck is happening right now today? Were there any where you're just like, I regret my choices?
I'm gonna carry that silly string one for a while, because I knew that as a fun trivia fact and I fucked it up. Like I just shit the bed in real time, and I'm gonna carry that to my grave.
That's all right. There's always one. There's always one that haunts you. And that's good. That means you care. That just shows that you care. So.
Or I'm oddly competitive for no apparent reason. Like I don't know if it's text in the mail or what, but like somehow I need to be victorious.
You do have the coolest background of the
night. I
night.
tried to hide it in the first round, but I want to crush all my enemies.
See, Derek, you were right. You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay.
He plays cold and then just comes in and
Yeah, just goes in for the hug, then he just pulls the shiv out and just gets you, huh?
It's always Adam from the back with the steel chair. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a move and a half. You know, I don't watch much wrestling, but I understood that reference.
Would have accepted Iron Rod, but you know that was what I was.
Derek, as our resident number 2 today, what question kind of made you go? Meh?
It was the butt fumble. I wanted to go with butt fumble, but I was like, it's too obvious. This whole thing's been so immature. So I went with immaculate reception.
Yeah, you underestimate how immature I can be, sir. That is, my immaturity knows no depths. Classy, which question from round 2 did you hate the most?
Let me make it clear. I knew the answer was Poop Deck, but I went for the joke answer of Blumpkinwood, and I do not regret it for a second. I do not regret that.
It was Blumpkinwood.
Worth it. I got you to say the word Blumpkin on a live YouTube stream. Welcome. I win today.
Okay, yeah, you
Everybody
do.
out there, people watching, Google Blumpkin right now.
It was a moral victory. That's definitely, I think that definitely came up as an Urban Dictionary word, and one of the searches, I'm like, what are some of the best Urban Dictionary words out there? And someone said Blumpkin. I'm like, come on, man, that's in everyone's vernacular at this point. I feel like it's gotta be. That's old news, but it is a funny word.
Is there a term for a Blumpkin if you're also doing an upper decker at the same time? That's what I want to know.
Let's find out.
an upper Blumpkin.
Upper Blumpkin? Oh,
It's just a
that's very
blubber.
fancy.
I don't know.
It's very effete.
This comes up immediately when I type that whole phrase. It comes up as Urban Dictionary. It's an upper decker double Blumpkin. Upper decker double Blumpkin. That is a tongue twister in its own right too.
Try harder, Urban Dictionary. That's all
I
I'm
know.
gonna say. Try harder. Like you could do
Well,
that.
it'll be the name of my first album, so it's
Totally be a Blumpkin Decker.
I think that would be greater too. But apparently, Stephen Roach in September of 2019 just couldn't come up with something better. So that's when that was entered.
Damn it, Stephen Roach. I hope you died of COVID.
Wow. That's okay. There it is.
Here I was thinking that fair use tin whistle was the coolest phrase that we were going to come up with tonight.
No, we get in the weeds over some stuff here on Shut Up and Drink. That is factual. Well, gentlemen, thank you all so much for playing tonight. All the way from the place in the world where you guys don't believe in daylight savings time, you are truly in the freest America. I love it. Yeah. Daylight savings time can suck a big old turd. Anyway, so we're back every 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 more weeks on May fucking 13th or something like that. And we'll get some new sacks of meat in the chairs there. And if you're in the Denver area and you want to play some real bar trivia, we got some places all around the Denver metro area. Come check out our Instagram to find out where we are on any given night of the week. Tuesday through Thursday, you can find us at any number of places. So that's all I got for y'all tonight. Everyone get yourselves home safe and be cool, because why the fuck not?